Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a classic Spyder today. This is the 2012 Spyder Victor. It's part of their classic series line. So it's basically just a basic Spyder, as basic probably as you can get these days. Perfect for people who are just starting out, perfect for rental guns, perfect if you just want to get your feet wet in the sport of paintball, see if you like it, and not spend a lot of money to realize that you don't like it at all, or that you love it and you want to move on. So we're going to kind of run through it real quick. We've got two colors. We have an olive one and a black one. You're going to get just some pretty basic stuff when you get these packages. You're going to get a parts kit that looks like this. You're going to get a manual. You're going to get a bunch of parts inside there. And you are going to get a barrel plug, which most fields, I really actually don't know of any that still lets you use a barrel plug. Most fields, all fields are going to be barrel sleeve. So before you start using this, check with your local field to make sure that this is okay. Or if you need a barrel sleeve, just pick one up. They're cheap. You can find them for a couple dollars. Not a big deal. So parts, barrel plug, unuseful, but manual gets you all you need. So the Victor, like I said, is a very simple gun. 10-inch barrel on the front here. Composite feed neck. So this is I don't want to call it plastic, but it's a kind of like a glass fiber composite. So it's very strong. Think of it as like industrial grade plastic. Super strong, doesn't want to break, doesn't want to crack, and is very rigid up there. So it will hold your feed neck from your loader in place. It does have a adjustable screw on it so that you can tighten it down, hold your loader on there, but it does not have a clamp. So no lever that you would clamp on there to hold it secure. It is a hole through style. You can see the two screws right here that go through the actual feed neck and into the body. So if you wanted to replace it with a lever clamp style, you can. You just need to make sure you get the holes version and not the tabs version. Moving down the body, we've got the one detent on this side right here. Just make sure balls don't double feed. Always a plus to have that. Pretty much every gun has a detent in it. Bolts right here, easy removal bolt. You just pop the pin up on the back and slide the bolt out, clean it, lube it, whatever you need. Well, I wouldn't lube it, just clean it. When you go to put this back in, you do want to make sure that this pin, when it snaps down like that, it does go through the striker that is sitting in there. There's a hole in the striker. You want to make sure that those two pieces lock together so that they move as one unit. If you do not, you could run into some problems. Gun might not work, you can ruin the body, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. So make sure they lock together. Adjustable through the back right here. So you're gonna put an Allen key in the back here, you're gonna turn it clockwise to increase, decrease by going counterclockwise your velocities. So very simple setup and use there. We do have a composite frame as well. Safety's on the side, so it's just your safety on and off. So when the gun is cocked back, like so, if the safety is on, does not work, safety's off, it will shoot. 2-finger trigger. It is not a double trigger in the sense that an electric gun, you can walk it with 2 fingers. Will not work like this. It's still a mechanical gun, so you do have to pull the trigger every single time to get it to shoot. But it's got a 2-finger trigger, meaning you can fit 2 fingers against the trigger. Does not mean you will shoot faster. It is a semi-auto only gun. ASA down at the bottom, aluminum ASA, steel braided line up to the front. As you can see, it is just lined through. There's no front grip, there's no front rag, no gas through grip, nothing. It's just line in straight to the front of the gun here. It does run on CO2 or compressed air. It does not matter which one you put on there. Make sure if you're running compressed air though, run a standard output pressure, 8 to 850 to make sure the gun works properly. It does have the eco valve inside of it. So you're going to get roughly 1,600 shots per 20-ounce CO2 fill, which is almost double what they say you would have got before, 800 shots off of a 20-ounce. I always thought it to be a little bit more than that on a Spyder. Usually it was like 1,000 to 1,100 shots for a 12-ounce or a 20-ounce fill, sorry. But getting 1,600 is still a huge step with the new valve, so almost twice as many shots as you were getting before. So you get a lot of features for a basic gun. So if you're getting started and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to try it out and you're not looking to rent, because sometimes rental equipment can be pretty terrible. The Victor is not a bad play because it's cheap and it works. So check it out. Spyder Victors, we got them in olive and black, 2012 from the Classic series. Order yours now through ansgear.com.